sa lahat ng ating mga kasambahay who's watching all over the world. We are live here at Paco, Manila sa pagpapatuloy ng second round eliminations ng UNTV Cup Season 8 ngayong 2020. And for the 12 teams na nagbukas po ng Season 8, we are now down to 8 teams na nagbabakbakan for the second round. At bawat team ay determinadong makuha ang inaasam-asam na kampyonato para sa mas malaking cash prize na maitutulong nila sa kanilang chosen beneficiary. Dahil bawat team po na makakuha ng cash prize dito po sa UNTV Cup ay itutulong po nila sa kanilang mga napiling beneficiary. And speaking of cash prize, pag-usapan natin kung magkano po ang makukuha o maiuwi o maitutulong ng ating mga team sa kanilang mga beneficiaries. Magcha-champion, they will get 4 million pesos. Runner-up team, 2 million pesos. Third place, 1 million pesos. Fourth place, 500,000 pesos, and consolation for the remaining teams are 100,000 pesos per team. At ang public service advocacy nito po na pagtulong sa ating mga kapwa-tao ay unique concept ng ating nag-iisang Mr. Public Service, Kuya Daniel Razon. At bago po natin simulan ang ating double headers ngayong hapon, recap po muna tayo mga kasambahay sa ating mga naging games last year. Sa Game 1, nakapagtala ng isang panalo ang NHA Builders sa last game nila noong second round ng pasukuan ng PhilHealth Plus sa score na 196. At sa Game 2, big win for the two-time champion Judiciary Badges sa gitgitang labanan kontra Agriculture Food Masters sa score na 81-72. At sa Game 3, for the very first time this season, nakatikim po ng unang pagkatalo ang DENR Warriors sa isang big victory from PITC Global Traders sa score na 74-64. And with that, mga kasambahay, silipin natin ang ating team standings. Nangunguna pa rin po dyan on top ang AFP Cavaliers 7-1, DENR 6-1, NHA 6-3, PITC 5-3, Malacanang 5-3, Judiciary 5-3, Agriculture 4-4, and PhilHealth Plus 2-6. At may natitira na lamang pong 2 playing dates para sa second round eliminations kung saan ang top 2 teams ay aabante sa semifinals. Habang ang bottom 2 teams naman po ay tuluyan na magpapaalam mga kasambahay this season. Samantala, ang top 3 to 6 teams naman po ay magsasagupaan sa single round robin sa quarter finals para magkaalaman kung anong kupunan ang bubuo sa Final 4 teams this season. And this afternoon, mga kasambahay, muli hindi po namin kayo bibigoin dahil we have a double-header games na sigurado pong magpapaliyab sa hard court. Yan, matinding action po ito mga kasambahay. Sa Game 1, makabawi kaya muli sa masakit na pagkatalo ang DENR Warriors as they battle against the PhilHealth Plus. At sa Game 2 naman, powerhouse team Malacanang PSC Kamoha hamunin ang mas pinalakas na Agriculture Food Master. And I'm sure matagal nyo pong inantabayanan na muli magbalik ang mga laro po dito sa UNTV Cup. Kaya muli, lagi nating sinasabi, hindi na po natin patatagalin. Ibigay na po natin sa ating mga mentors, Seb Sarmenta and Coach Ronnie Magsano.
Hindi mo nga pinatatagal. Dami-dami mo sinasabi.
Di naman.
Tagal eh. Tingnan mo,
Tama lang.
Hindi na natin patatagalin. Tapos ang dami sinasabi.
Di naman.
Ikaw, ano sasabihin mo?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year po sa inyo lahat. Ito, tama si Ryan. Kahit marami ho siyang sinasabi. Rex, welcome back. Sana yung mga lamok na kumagat sa'yo ay hindi na bumalik. Okay. Ang the last 2 teams sa ating elimination po ito fundamentally yun ang mawawala. Yung 6 na team ang aabante. Yung top 2 teams, maganda ang posisyon.
Tama.
Yung iba, maglalaban lamang.
Mula sa 12, natabas na tayo'y naging 8 eventually. Ang lulusot lamang sa outright semis ay yung top 2 teams. Samantalang yung huling dalawa ay hindi natatawid. Ang PhilHealth Plus, tanging 2 bagay pa lamang ang sigurado. Ang PhilHealth Plus hindi na pupunta sa ating quarterfinals at ang AFP Cavaliers ay tatawid na sa ating semifinals. But the rest ay magkakaalaman pa in the next 2 playdates.
So may chance po yung
meron, dahil ang huling laban nila ay ang team ng let me check this.
Malacanang.
Malacanang. So a win there and a loss by the Magis will set them up into a tie with Malacanang, the Magis, and of course the Food Masters. While para sa DENR Warriors. A win here today will push them to the semis at meron sila lang 2 chance na magawa yan. Pero yung kanilang uling laban ay laban sa Cavaliers, kaya gusto nilang lusutan ang isang team na hindi natatawid sa quarterfinals, ang team ng PhilHealth Plus. Pero wala pa rin si Rap Lansang para dito sa roster ng DENR Warriors for this first game of the new year.
Nung last tayong matapos dun sa San Juan, nanalo ang PITC sa DNR.
Ng 10 puntos.
Sabi ni Big Icasiano yung coach, ang laki ng isda nahuli ko nung araw na yun.
Sobra.
Kasi wala pang talo yun, dikit pa yung laro. Maganda talaga
Tama.
nilaro ng PITC. Anong mindset ng isang team na ganyan papasok sa game na ganito?
Importante makuha mo na to. These are
Yan,
kidnappers.
tinakpan tuloy yung mukha natin kasi walang kakwenta-kwenta yung mukha natin. Sige.
Hindi naman.
Ayun
Ito yung pagpapaliwanag kung paano kinakaya ditong si Rivera para sa Warriors. Gayong wala nga itong si Rap Lansang. Numbers when they're winning, numbers when they're not getting past opponents. And they're hoping that Rivera and the rest of the Warriors will be able to have that pep in their step to be able to deliver an all-important win that will push them all the way to an outright semis berth.
Okay, so ang DNR mga kaibigan susubok makabawi. Hindi makapagantay. Sige na nga. Doon na kayo. Noel Villar, pakilala mo na yung
Game.
starting
Good
line.
afternoon. Welcome to the Paco Arena for the first of our Sunday's doubleheader between the DENR and the PhilHealth in Season 8 second round eliminations of the UNTV Cup. Let's first meet the starting five of your DENR Warriors. At guard number 7, Paul Pareño. The other guard number 23, Melvin Bangal. At center number 24, Ed Rivera. At forward number 11, Ryan Abanes. And the other forward number 20, Desiderio Aizon. Your head coach is Yusek Ernesto Adobo. Assistant coach is Asek Jocelyn Fragata. Here now is the starting lineup of your PhilHealth Plus. At guard number 7, Kenneth Emata. The other guard number 15, Esmeraldo Pacheco. At center number 14, Emilor Malana. At forward number 24, Ian Maso. And the other forward number 23, Richard Hernandez. Your head coach is Delio Aceron II. Assistant coach is Alex Noriega. Officiating is Baltimore Alan Dasal, Jaime Rivano, and Joey Terania. UNTV Cup, ang Liga ng Public Servants.
Just about ready to put the ball into the air to get 2020 UNTV basketball underway. And the first touch, first possession belongs to DNR. Sino una? Si Rex o si Ryan? Ryan, ikaw ulit. Sige, go.
Alright. Maraming salamat sa kasama natin ng coach ng DNR Warriors, Coach Norlito Eneran. Coach, you got your first loss in your last game last year against PITC Global Traders. Sa tingin niyo po, saan nagkaroon ng lapses at that time?
Una sa lahat, Happy New Year sa atin lahat. But yung last game, it was really a tough game for us. At I blame siguro yung coaching staff kami kasi hindi kami nakapag-adjust. So yung efforts ng mga players is nandun. Hindi ko rin sila ma-blame at this point of time. But siguro sa preparation kami nagkulang. At ngayong game at pinagbutihan namin na mag-prepare kami ng maayos.
Let's talk about the preparation po ninyo. Ilang beses po ba kayo nag-practice? At ano po yung mga in-adjust nyo po doon before this game?
Before, mga twice kami nag-practice at yung practice na yun is medyo mahaba. In fact, kahapon, buong araw kami nasa gym at nagpa-practice, nag-uusap at talagang tinitingnan kung saan kami dapat mag-improve pa.
Alright, last question na lang po, medyo loaded po yung ating mga players, of course, dahil dumaan po ang mga holidays. Paano po ba nakapag-adjust sila?
Well, niremind ko lang silang lahat na stay fit and healthy. Okay lang na mag-enjoy, but they should consider conditioning para at least sa mga subsequent games namin ay ready pa rin kami.
Alright, Coach, thank you very much and good luck po sa inyo game.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Coach Norlito Eneran ng DNR Warriors, back to you, Seth.
Okay, sige. Total, ang sipag-sipag yung dalawa. Si Rex ba, ready na? Oh, go Rex.
7 Coach Ronnie, kasama natin ngayon si Assistant Coach Alex Noriega ng PhilHealth Plus. Coach, first of all, Happy New Year. Pero looking back, however, sa 2019, naging injury-plagued po ang inyong roster. Especially yung pinaka-nakakatakot din yung Achilles heel injury ng isang mga players nyo. Ano sa tingin nyo po yung naging X-factor dahil despite the injuries, you still saw the light of day ngayong second round sa 2020?
Kasi ang inisip lang namin, talagang diyahado na kami. Kaya lang, ang gusto talaga namin, manalo, makatawid. At yun naman, naitawid naman namin yung liga na to sa second round.
Ngayon, sir, noticeable absence po ang inyong anchor sa playmaking, si Pedroso. Bakit po wala siya today?
Kasi natuloy na yung operation niya. Kasi nung una pa lang, bago pa magsimula ang liga, nagkaroon na siya ng injury. Ngayon pa lang na-operahan, kaya yun, di talaga siya nakakalaro na ngayon.
Alright, Coach, good luck sa ball game today. Baka meron kayong gustong batiin.
Binabati ko yung coach namin, sila Sir Delio, sila Dokish, then yung mga teammates ko na may injury, pati na rin yung misis ko at yung baby ko si Saisi. Hello.
Maraming salamat po. Alex Noriega, Assistant Coach ng PhilHealth Plus. Back to you, Coach Ronnie and Seb.
Welcome back, Rex, and we're glad that you're okay. In the meantime, PhilHealth, they seem like a team on a mission to end their tournament with a high.
Isa sa pinakamahirap na kalaban yung teams na alam mong wala nang pupuntahan and will play out their final match because pressure-free yung kanilang kampanya. And they're only suiting up the minimum number of players required. So maximum minutes for Emata and the rest of the PhilHealth Plus. Of course, ang kanilang pamato sa second unit ay si Jonathan Aldave
na hindi pa
8-point lead.
Na hindi pa nila pinalalaro, ano?
Pero lamang sila ng 8 rito. With barely 3 minutes gone sa ating unang quarter.
Kung naninibago ho kayo sa venue, first time ng UNTV dito sa Paco Arena. Kadalasan
area malapit dito? Plaza
Paco,
Pilar ba?
Paco School.
Paco Paco Park. Malapit dito.
Malapit na rin dito. Ito, di ba? Saan ka dumaan? Quirino din?
Hindi.
Hindi? Saan ka dumaan?
JP Rizal.
JP Rizal. So, yun yung kaso, yung Philippine-Colombian, malapit.
Alam ko yun.
Yun. Kasi may tennis dun eh.
Yes. Saka dun kami dati nag-workout sa national team.
Oo, talaga?
Yes.
May basketball court yan?
No, yung weights room.
Ito nung 86, mga ganun.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Pero ito, in less than 6. From 8, it's down to 3. 2 possessions, 5 straight points. Just a 1 possession deficit for the Warriors.
The pass to the wing is out of reach. 11-8.
Parang pareho ng sangay yung pinanggalingan ni Rivera at itong si
Malana.
Malana, no?
Parang magkapatid eh. Pareho barbero.
Parehong bato-bato.
Into the middle we go, and that basket finds its way home. Son.
This is one team that is not just a winning unit, pero a team that seems to be really showing cohesion, no? Kaya kahit wala yung kanilang numero 1 scorer, they're able to keep their heads afloat. At si Ed Rivera ang naging hinete nila throughout the course of the games na wala itong si Lansang.
Nung lang last game, masyado lang matindi yung laro ng PITC. Passion eh. Basalio was our best player in that game. We have our first time out. DENR already overturning the lead established by PhilHealth. We will be back.
What's the secret to beauty's beauty?
Langis.
Ito ba lahat ang gamit mo?
Ay, hindi. Isa lang ang gamit ko for all. Moringa O2 Therapy Oil. Hindi lang malunggay. Meron ding olive oil and omega from sunflower oil.
This therapy oil helps relieve my dry and irritated skin.
It helps lighten my scars and stretch marks.
It helps make my hair young and healthy.
This is our beauty secret.
Sana all.
Zero oil.
Tayo po ay nasa Paco. At itong venue na ito, very, very new. Unti-unting ginagamit ng mga basketball at
Bagong-bago
volleyball
ba to?
teams. Yes, medyo ba? 1 year. 1 or
Ganda
2 years. At ito'y ginagamit ng mga collegiate teams, gamit ng isang volleyball tournament. So, unti-unting nagagamit.
Right in the heart of Manila.
Saka
pwedeng sabihin.
maganda, nung SEA Games, sa Imata Drill.
Ginamit ito?
I think as a practice facility.
Kasi sa Rizal Memorial yung na mismong venue.
Yung Rizal Memorial Basket
Right.
na bahay natin lahat was a gymnastics venue as Rivera Fires. Ang maganda ng SEA Games, na-refurbish yung mga venues.
Tama.
Sana ma-maintain.
Earlier, PhilHealth was able to defuse a 9-0 run fired by the DENR Warriors. But a quick reply on the flip side, and suddenly this is our first deadlock, kung di ako nagkakamali, at 14 all.
Ito, turnaround shot. Rivera knocks it in.
Easily one of the top 5 players here this season, itong si Ed Rivera. Has played himself into shape, one of the best big men throughout the competition. For one of 2 new teams dito sa ating Season 8.
Napaka-economical ng moves niya. No? Parang kaya may energy siya. Wow! David drills in a long 3.
Just a scoring machine earlier. You saw at the top of the coverage a huge performance offensively para kay Jonathan Aldave. And yun yung huling laro nila in 2019.
Bilis, no? January 5, no?
Bilis. So, we last played, I believe,
19.
December 19. 15.
15 ba
Tama
yun?
ba ito? 15. 15. Kung tama man yung nasa listahan, bihira namang sumala yan.
Oo, malamang. Hindi, tingnan natin kung 15 ay linggo.
Tama.
Diba?
Tama.
Anyway, 19-16, down the baseline we go. Here's wide open. Mazo, yes, he can shoot from there.
You have Mazo on the right wing. Aldave at the top of key. That's a 2-headed dragon working at you.
Tama ka, December 15 was a Sunday. Open shot. May sipa pa. That won't work. Here's a follow-up. Too hard. Mukhang bugbog na bugbog yung ring dito, no? Ang ingay. Penetration? No. Ang maingay na ring yung kaliwa. Kajag! All the way. Uy, late yung pasa. Marami siyang gustong gawin. Parang New Year's resolutions.
Oh. Unforced turnover nangyari para kay Aldave, and Rivera will speed down court.
Down the middle and +1.
Alam mo na driven itong DENR Warriors. They're not just out here to compete, but they're out here to win it all. And I won't be surprised if this team will figure prominently for a spot in the finals given the way they're playing. At magbabalik pa yung kanilang ace player eventually.
Guaranteed na sila ng top 2 eh.
Kailangan manalo.
Manalo, of course.
Inang isa sa dalawang natitirang laban. Actually, 3 chances sila to make it outright eh. Talo sila sa PITC, chance ngayon laban sa Plus ng PhilHealth, and then a final match against Malacanang in case they are not successful in today's matchup.
22-18 tally. Health is ahead. Maso. Good swinging of the ball around the perimeter, and it's a 3.
I believe this is the 3rd 3-point basket or the 5th 3-point basket. Make that 6 3-point baskets. 18 of the 25 points coming from the green shirts from Rainbow Territory. Tatlo dyan galing dito kay Emata, who has been a dead eye and has gotten back his peak form.
They have a percentage that coaches dream of.
I'll say this as a matter of fact. Seems like the players are looking at the rims as an ocean. Parang batya.
Batya. Bangal with a conversion. This short stab ends up short, and Bangal pushes hard along with 9 other players. Rivera zigzagging, just knows the angles.
You like the feed, precision in transition. Lead down to 2.
Oh, tough catch.
No signs of rust for these 2 teams at all.
Nag-practice nga daw ng dalawang. Ang hirap magpa-practice ng Pasko, no? Ng New Year. Pero ang saya, linis-linis ang Maynila.
Pero ngayon, marami na.
Bumalik na tao. No? Ako, tapos may klase pa yata iba bukas.
Bukas, balikan na.
Back to reality tayo na. Oh! Bangal with a good hot hand so far.
2 of the first 4 triples para sa Warriors galing dito kay Melvin Bangal. A total of 6 points. Just behind the 8 of Rivera and the 7 of Pareño. And that will be 21 points combined for those 3 players.
With the way the game is going, you would not sense that PhilHealth is in such a dire situation at the bottom of the standings. They're giving it their all, as you mentioned. They want to end their tournament with a flourish. And that's going to be a big fish in the DENR if they can win here, because the DENR coming off a loss against PITC. Sub coming in.
Parang ang tagal mong ininda yung kauna-unahang talo, no?
Oo nagulat pa, nakakagulat pa na PITC that played just so well that day. Laki ng ngiti ng teammate mo.
Sino?
Si Vic.
Aba, siyempre, buhay na buhay sila. At siguradong papasok na sa ating quarterfinals. At nangangarap pa. Who knows what can happen? Should they make it still to the semis. Pero long shot.
Rod Rosario playing so well. Alam mo, wala pa tayong free throws, ano? Wala pa, no?
Double check natin.
Wala pa.
Meron.
Meron. Yun,
Isa sa Warriors at dalawa naman sa PhilHealth.
Aldabe, 1 against 5.
Parang jump shooting contest eh, no?
Walang dumadrive, walang nagpapa... Oy, that's a foul. Obvious. So easy to call.
And that will be 2 free throws.
Ito, just quickly, I'd like to thank Attorney Delio Aceron during the holidays. We were in contact. He helped me finally get my PhilHealth lifetime membership. Doon sa branch nila, doon sa may television network during the 23rd of December.
Wow.
22nd or 23rd of December. Very, very efficient yung kanilang system. Maraming salamat po, PhilHealth. Ikaw, malayo ka pa rin.
Importante, mayroon.
Oo naman. Tablanco. Lihis lang.
Oops.
Kakainis yun, ano? Pagka ikaw yung tumitira, libre ka. Tapos hindi pumapasok. Parang ayaw mo maniwalang hindi pumasok. Oy, ganda nung hit. Huli lang siya. May body contact.
Actually, yung foul, kung malamang kay Atablanco nang galing. Hindi. Tama ka. Galing kay Gamboa.
Eto, malalim din itong bench kasi ng DENR. Dami nilang tauhan. Saka ang philosophy ng kanilang team, ano? Ni Director Norlito Eneran, everybody plays. Lahat nakabihis, laro. Kahit 1 minute, 2 minutes. Actually, pag lamang sila malaki, mas mahaba yung playing time ng iba eh.
Tama.
Eto, Abanis. Tumingin sa clock.
Naghahabol ng huling tira. Gusto ubusin ng oras.
Traveling. Hindi na itira.
Tsaka gusto kong hindi na bumalik yung possession sa kabila.
Napunta tuloy.
Balik
Tira ko
tuloy
na yan.
sa kabila.
Tira mo na.
4 out of 4 for Amata. And that is unfortunate.
Uwi na. Uwi na. Uwi, di ba? Di ba parang naglaro lang kayo ng tatluhan, sinabi mo, tira mo. Pumasok. Naasar ka, uwi na. Sige, balik tayo rito sa Paco pagkatapos ng ilang paalaala sa ating impilan. 31-28 lamang ang pilit.
UNTV Cup would like to thank the following: Cartier Telecom, El Eloha Construction, Click Ka Dito, Fragrance Oils and Cosmetic Bottles, Dental Clinic by Dr. Tebes, where beautiful smiles begin.
.28 ang ating panimulang score. Pagpitsa ng second quarter. PhilHealth laban sa DENR. At ito ay importanteng game sa DENR. Will secure a lofty position going into the next round, while PhilHealth trying to end their tournament. you know, they're not bad. Going over our records.
Daming injuries lang.
Ang dami lang. But they had a season where they finished fourth. I think in the early seasons, season 1 or season 2. Foul on Rivera. Saka si Rivera, no? Nakikipagtulakan, girian, pero hindi siya
Pipikon.
nananakit. Hindi siya napipikon.
Bumitaw na sa zone defense ang Warriors at susubok ng tao-tao. Man-to-man defense, Rivera guarding Aldave who misses on the jumper from the left elbow.
Tama ba yung philosophy? If you play man-to-man, more opportunities to fast break?
Baliktad.
Baliktad, mag-zona ka?
Yes.
Talaga bakit? Dahil mas secure mo yung rebound?
Yung bounce kasi papunta sa labas. So, diretso ka na sa fast break.
So mas madali leak out. Mas
Correct.
madali ang takbuhan.
Yun talaga ang ginagawa ng mga maliliit na teams, mag-leak out pag naka-zone.
Switching problem. There's a foul on Atablanco who ended up on the floor. DENR Warriors already with 2 team fouls. Here's Imata who threw that prayer.
14 points for Imata in the first 10 minutes.
Yep. In the meantime, Aldave coming off the bench, producing numbers.
9 points off the bench for Aldave. Plus the 14 of Imata, that's already 23 of the 33.
Aison with a difficult scenic route to the basket. Couldn't get it to hook in. Nice pass.
Could have been a foul.
Yes, indeed. I would have been fortunate to have gotten a foul there, but sa ganda ng pasa, nahilo lahat. In the meantime, that ball nearly lost. Is it lost? It's recovered. Hook pass inside. Settle down, I would think. Allah. Walang settle down to.
The secondary break, a little too fancy at times for the white shirts.
I would have settled down it. So free throws coming up. I saw during the Christmas break, ito matuwa ka sa storya na to. Going through the malls occasionally when I would go out. Ang daming police nagpapatrol. Ilang units, ang dami kong kilala. Ilan yung mga player natin, mga coach natin.
Talaga?
Nagpapatrol sila. Sir,
Banda.
Cubao, sa Mega Mall, sa Robinson.
Alam niyo na po kung sinong gumala nung
nawala naman
season.
nawala naman nabili. Puro sine pinag-
Ganda.
Oo naman, puro sine. Metro Manila Film Fest. Natuwa lang ako, marami akong kaibigang pulis. Bihira yun. Aldave with another basket.
11 for Aldave. 2 players in double figures. Finding the opening in the defense of the white shirts.
Meanwhile, that pass goes astray. Malana picks it up. 7:40 remaining in the opening half. Aldave either traveling or foul. Foul. Daming tumusok. Daming nag-reach in actually.
3 fouls in 2.5 minutes and they're only 1 foul away from being in team penalty.
We have Abanes returning to the ball game, pulling out Aison. Aldave launches. Makes another clean connection.
May problema rito ang depensa ng team ng DNR. Or sobra lang talaga ang marksmanship nitong sila Aldave and Imata.
Parang hindi challenge. Foul yun.
7 3-point baskets in 13 minutes. Out of 11 attempts. Something has to be corrected defensively para sa team ng DENR.
Roberto Quizon was called for that bump foul and he sends Bangal to the free throw line.
It will be a total of 9 games for every team who have made it to the second round. 5 games in the first round and then 2 teams were eventually eliminated. And then 4 games apiece for all of the teams, all of the 8 teams that made it to this far. But after the second round, 2 teams will hit the wall and will eventually be eliminated.
Carry over, no?
Yes.
Carry over, no?
Mabigat, mabigat.
That's why those who were behind needed to play catch-up.
And those who will not make it to the semis will play a single round robin once again in the quarters. Dati kasi ano tayo twice to beat.
Long, too long.
Nowhere close. For a reason.
And in the meanwhile, Rivera chases it. Baseline attack. The short corner flip. No. Takbo. Remata. Nice stop. Wala lang angulo sa banda.
Kung di ako nagkakamali, pang ilang sablay ba ni Emata ito? Pang-apat. Pero sa 3-point area, 4 out of 5 siya for about 80%. 8 3-point baskets. I stand corrected. That's 24 of the 38 for the green shirts coming from the 3-point territory.
Richard Hernandez just returning, pulling out Quizon in the roster of PhilHealth on the floor.
And itong dalawang teams na to rested for 21 days throughout the holiday season as we enter the new year. Sabi nga kanina sa mga panayam sa kanilang mga coaches, couple of practices to get ready for today's matchup. Galing.
Aldave just pouring it on. Forced shot.
Ang concern ko para sa DENR, offensive laban sa offensive ang inilalaban nila
Kung pagratratan, may chance itong
Meron pag open court. Kahit konti lamang yung nakasutap sa kanila rito
You gotta slow down their game.
Lahat gunners
Nice close range shot. Gamboa.
Point blank. Finally, they get deep. Dahil ang binibigay sa kanilang tira ng green shirts ay yung labas. At bumaba na rin ang kanilang porsyento. 14 of 31 overall.
PhilHealth with a slight lead at the 5:16 turn of the second quarter. Good setup job.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Actually,
hirap si Rivera kay Aldave kasi big man siya. Used to playing and defending in the shaded area. Now he has to step out.
He was trying to extend himself, wala, naunahan na siya.
Lagyan mo na maliit, poposte yan ni Aldave. Lagyan mo na malaki, ilalabas niya yung big man doon sa 3-point line. 17 na yan. DENR wants to talk. Back in a moment.
UNTV Cup would like to thank the following: EG Junction, Estimada Dental Clinic, Vincent Tails Pet Supplies and Accessories, Freddy and Fair Kanya Meat Shop, Grow-Made Multivitamin Syrup for Kids, GST Office Supplies and Print Services,
Balik ho ang inyong UNTV, ang Liga ng Public Servants. Galing ho tayo sa Paco Arena nitong araw na ito. Panibagong venue. Nakailan game dates tayo sa San Juan Gymnasium? Mga 4, ano?
At least 4.
Alam ko nung SEA Games, nakadalawa nun di ba? Kasi puno lahat ng venues. Ang balita yung ating traditional na bahay, booked din. So pahirapan ng...
Renovation yata.
Renovation, one of those things. Here's Hernandez. 42-37. Aldave says, if you won't guard me, I'll shoot all day. Gamboa, uncontested for the rebound.
I think shifting back to a zone defense is better for the Warriors dahil alam mo, seasoned players talaga tumana sa PhilHealth Plus.
Actually. Nice pass inside. At the blanco set, ang liit ko. Ang daming malaki rito. It was tempting. Nakita siguro ni Rivera, white shirt ang dumart sa peripheral niya. Masos attempt over the backboard.
2 straight misses for the green shirts. Meaning, yung shift mo, change up mo, gumana kahit paano. But you have to score on the other end to stay close because at this stage, kanina 31-28 ating simula. 9 points in the quarter para sa white shirts. Meron namang 11 para sa PhilHealth Plus. Bumaba naman pala yung talaan.
Uy, linis. Unahan si 11 points.
And he has 3 of the 5 3-point conversions for the Warriors. Bangal with 11, Rivera with 10, Pareño with 7.
So Bangal already their leading scorer. Here's a corner flip from 3. Scoots out.
So tatlong sunod na sablay.
Bangal being chased by Imata.
That time out really worked for the Warriors and now they tied the count at 42. Good scoring run. Better defensive stand. On 3 straight defensive stops.
Imata can't shoot and deliver on a 2.
4 straight stops. Uy, should have been white ball.
Hindi reviewable. Yun yung classic na the referee should have helped each other. Kung hindi naman nakita, ay hindi rin naman natin masisisi.
Tama. That is what the zone formation can give you. A fast break transition alignment right away. 5 consecutive misses, 4 consecutive stops. Down by 8 earlier, now on top by 2, 10 straight points para dito sa Warriors.
Oh, ayaw ng dos. Tira ako kayo ng 3.
You have to give up something. 9 out of 17 from the 3 ball ang PhilHealth Plus as Ata Blanco retaliates on the other end. Somehow they find the rims really wide, no?
Maaga sila first game eh. Usually may chance mag-warm
31 attempts from the 3 ball.
Oh, ilan lahat?
31 attempts.
31.
Dalawang teams and they've hit 15 combined.
50%. The Blanco drives hard.
This is not bad defensively. 1 out of 7 after shifting back to a 2-3 zone defense. 2.8 for the Warriors. Laban sa plus ang PhilHealth.
UNTV Cup would like to thank the following: Mertel and Tracking Services, Lizilus Water Station Supplies and Installation, Checkmark Purified Drinking Water, clean, fresh, pure in every drop.
So DENR getting some dividends from their adjustments, and they are back in front 49-45. Nice pass.
That's a play off a timeout, getting that ball deeper dahil now the green shirts are over-relying on outside shots. You like the sneakers of Hernandez.
Yeah.
And a green shirt wearing pink on a New Year.
It looked like a basic 1-3-1 offensive formation.
But they dumped the ball inside.
Yeah. Kasi ang 1-3-1, you want to go to the wings more than anything else. But they found that this guy underneath. Hernandez, problems with the free throw. 3-point lead by our Environment Warriors. Grabe yung nangyayari sa Australia, no?
Sobra.
Grabe, no?
Tagal na nun, ha?
Masyado matagal.
The number of animals that perished and the properties that have been razed to the ground.
Ano yun eh? Australian summer daw eh.
At saka ano, pati New Zealand, apektado.
Ano? Eh, ang lamig dun. Meanwhile, close range. Malana with a layup. 52-48 talent.
17 in the quarter para sa green shirts. Total of 24 for the Warriors. Pati yung 3-point shooting ay naihabol na ng Warriors. 21 points from the 3-ball versus 27 para sa PhilHealth Plus. Bangal coming alive here in the second quarter. Detonating 3-point bombs has now accounted for 16 points to back up Rivera's 12. Na kanina siyang nagtatangan offensively. At sila'y nagpapahinga ngayon dalawa. Heavy lifting for Bangal and Rivera.
Kalungkagin is in the game. This shot from the far does not work for Abanes. Rebound taken away by PhilHealth Plus. Massa wants to shoot. Nobody wanted to go to Aldave. The pass was late. At the Blanco leads the attack.
Nice pass. Nice pass.
He threw off the defense because they thought he'd go left. Massa now passes. This play dying in the water here. Aldave trying to get shooting room. Can't. Malana. Shot clock reduced to 7.
That's a foul. Did not have to guard Aldave that far. Useless foul given up by Kalungkagen after hitting a point-blank jumper off the glass.
Sometimes when a player comes off the bench feeling that the first useful thing they can do is something defensively, they will use their fouls. But then, most of the time, they forget they're in penalty. Aldave misses the second free throw. 30 seconds lang po natitira sa ating unang yugto, ang ating first half. At the Blanco, no-look pass. Ison, good fake. Sabit.
Ganda ng pasa.
Hernandez with the contact.
Natutuwa ako sa mga big man na fake kasi bihira na ako nakakita.
Oh, no? Wala na yun, ano?
Fake, pati yung mga jump shooters, hindi na fake. Dati, sabugan labi mo dahil pagsabit mo. Pag fake, pagbagsak mo, sa pulka eh.
Nung araw, no? Philip Cesar, Rudy Soriano,
Ubalde,
Ray Lazaro.
Bogs Adornados, one of the best.
Yung katabi mo dyan, magaling din.
Make?
No.
Magaling, period.
May fake siya sa under the basket.
Tapos kukunin sa kabila. Grabe.
Titira. Ay, nako.
Good close out. Good close out.
Sabi ko na nga ba eh.
Mas matibay talaga ang depensa ng Warriors pag naka-zone. Sanay na sanay sila.
Tsaka bagay sa kanila. Hindi sila nalilito. Pag nagtatao-tao, nagkakalimutan eh.
Saka foul lang foul.
Nice shot. That'll do it for this first half. First half ends with the DENR playing catch-up in the second period. And they're in the lead, 56-48, Ronnie.
Right, 28 points in the first quarter for them. They were down by 3. 28 points in the second quarter, likewise for them. And limiting their opponent to only 15 on the change-up defensively. And they will head into the third quarter up by 8 as we now approach the lemon time break.
Let's go, anak. Hi, Ma'am!
Hello po.
Bata pa ako, nagsisilbi na si Mama sa simbahan. Kahit hinihika na, tuloy lang ang kumpas at pagkanta. Kasi, habang di siya kapos sa hangin, di siya kapos sa pagturo sa amin.
Tagapagpagaling ng Pilipinas.
Ang mga members po ng Church of God International ay nag-aanyaya sa inyong lahat para sa isang mass indoctrination o ng pag-aaral ng mga doktrina ng ating Panginoong Kristo. Ano po ba ito, mga kababayan? Pag-aaralan natin ano ba ang mga utos ni Kristo, mga aral ni Kristo, aral ng Ebanghelyo na para sa ating panahon. Kasama ba rito ang pagbibigay ng ikapo? Ang Santa Senang may abulo yan? Kasama ba rito ang pangingili ng Sabado? Doktrina ba ng Panginoong Kristo na bawal ang baboy, hipon at iba't iba pa? Matututunan po natin ito kung tayo dadalo sa humigit kumulang 12 sesyon ng pag-aaral ng doktrina ng ating Panginoong Kristo. Nanyayahan namin kayo ng isang buong taus-pusong paanyaya na sana'y pagbigyan ninyo, mga kababayan, kung kayo po ay mayroong pagnanasang makaalam ng mga aral na tunay na doktrina ni Kristo, gaganapin po ito sa lahat ng ating mga coordinating center. Mag-uumpisa tayo mula sa January 13, 2020, alas 7 ng gabi sa Pilipinas. Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat.
Welcome back po muli mga kasamba. Still live here at Paco Arena sa pagpapatuloy ng second round eliminations ng UNTV Cup Season 8. And we just finished the first half of our first game for today kung saan lamang po dyan ang DENR Warriors against PhilHealth Plus sa score na 56 against 48 ng PhilHealth. At habang nasa halftime break po tayo mga kasambahay, let's get up close and personal with a veteran player from PhilHealth Plus, ang social insurance assistant Ian Mazo, here in Heart of a Champion. Upang matugunan ang iba't ibang dinulog ng ating mga kababayan sa PhilHealth, naglilingkod bayan bilang kawani ng Philippine Health Insurance Corporation ang dating basketballista na ngayon ay Social Insurance Assistant, Ian Mazo.
Nag-start ako sa PhilHealth February 4, 2014. So, tanda ko pa yung date kasi first job ko to sa corporate. Then yun, isa akong social insurance assistant. Sumasagot ako sa mga queries sa social media, sa preferably Facebook. Sa PhilHealth kasi is government, so public service. So, yun, maganda nakakatulong tayo sa mga kababayan natin, mga nangangailangan.
Sa kabila ng mga challenges sa tungkuling kanyang ginagampanan, patuloy pa rin ang pagdilingkod bayan ni Ian bilang empleyado ng PhilHealth.
May mga konti. Siyempre, yung mga tao na paggalit, di ba? Ang hirap, paano natin na-explain na maayos sa kanila na kung ano yung dapat nilang gawin. Enjoy naman ako dito sa PhilHealth kasi yun nga, nakapaglaro pa rin naman ako ng basketball. Tapos yung mga katrabaho ko kasi okay eh. So nag-enjoy kami sa company ng mga office mates ko. So kaya ako tumagal siguro hanggang nandito pa rin ako.
Bago pa maging kawani ng PhilHealth si Ian, ang basketball na ang kanyang pinagkakaabalahan. Mula college hanggang sa mga semi-pro leagues, nakakitaan siya ng talento at pagmamahal sa basketball. At hanggang ngayon, nagagamit niya ang angking talento sa basketball bilang player ng PhilHealth Plus sa Liga ng Public Servants.
Sobrang ganda ng concept ng UNTV Cup kasi yun nga, nagagawa mo na yung gusto mo, yung mahal mo. Tapos nakakatulong ka pa sa ibang tao. Kay Kuya Daniel Rason, maraming salamat sa UNTV Cup. Hindi nyo lang binuhay yung mga career namin. Nakakatulong pa kami sa mga ibang tao. Maraming salamat po. Sana magtuloy-tuloy pa rin po ito. Tumagal pa po. Hanggat kaya pa po namin lalaro po kami para sa inyo at para sa ibang tao. Maraming salamat po.
katuwang ng Philippine Health Insurance Corporation upang mapaliwanagan ang PhilHealth members. Kasangga rin ng PhilHealth upang tumulong sa mga kapwa-empleyado sa pamamagitan ng paglalaro sa UNTV Cup. Social Insurance Assistant Ian Mazo, ang public servant na may heart of a champion.
Paso knocks in a long tray.
Happy to serve sa ating mga kababayan. Ito pong si Ian Mazo ng PhilHealth Plus. And speaking of happy, I would like to greet advance happy birthday kay Elvira Yapko. Siya po ang presidente ng Anak TV. Ma'am, advance happy birthday po sa inyo. Maraming salamat and God bless po. Ayan, mga kasambahay, sa ating pagbabalik, we will continue the remaining half ng labanan po ng DENR Warriors and PhilHealth Plus. Magbabalik po ang UNTV Cup Season 8.
Muli po namin kayong inaanyayahan para sa ating isasagawang mass indoctrination sa iba't ibang coordinating centers ng Ang Dating Daan. Ito po ay ating pasisimulan sa January 13, 2020, araw ng Lunes, sa ganap na ikapito ng gabi sa iba't ibang Ang Dating Daan coordinating centers. Umaasa po kami na makakasama namin kayo upang mapakinggan ninyo ang doktrina ng ating Panginoong Jesucristo. Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat.
Si General Fulgencio Gaviria, seniors na kung sumasakit. Sa libreng sakay, malaking tulong po ito. Lalo na itong medyo mahirap. Simula nung nag-umpisa kami rito, meron pang libreng pandesal at saka libreng kape.
Anyone? Dito lang muna ha.
Maganda po itong public service ni Eli Soriano at saka si Kuya Daniel Rason. Sana po pagpatuloy niyo pa itong ginagawa niyong public service para maraming natutulungan po sa ganito.
Okay. Ready na ba tayo? Rex, ikaw daw una. Ba't hindi na lang ikaw magsalita? Kailan pa bang i-cue kita? Ikaw na lang magsalita. Go.
Sev and Coach Ronnie sa halftime huddle ng DENR Warriors. Head Coach Norlito Enerao instructed his players to move well without the basketball. Minsan daw kasi ang nangyayari, after the first pass, wala nang kumakat. Apart from that, sabi niya, they got to take advantage of their length and speed. Defense-wise, pinatutukan niya si Jonathan Aldave dahil apart from scoring every time he drives down, he creates offense by kicking the ball out or dropping it down below. On the other hand, for some reason, ang PhilHealth Plus ay walang naging literal na huddle. They sat there tired, sharing their views of the first half seemingly like classroom seatmates. However, talking to assistant coach Alex Noriega, sabi niya tutukan daw nila yung outside shooting ng DNR because that's where they thrived during the first half. Back to you, Seven, Coach Ronnie.
Okay, welcome back and thank you, Rex. Yung ulat na yan, update ng ating dalawang competing teams. Ang DNR still with a chance to go far. In the meantime, we have Mamak drills in one from the side, and that always thrills the DNR crowd.
The scoring run continues para sa Warriors, and now they are rejuvenated, playing harder on defense. And tama yung sinabi mo, play everyone, and everyone has responded well.
Si Provincial
to the director.
Environment and Natural Resources Officer, si Mamak.
Pag-release pala, marka na ng tres sa mga daliri.
Parang si sa NHA, Aison with a flip. That does not work. Si Adolfo.
Correct.
Sa PITC naman, yung presidente nila, si Almariñez.
Tama ka.
Si Dave. Mamak, libre. Not this time. Oh, great follow-up that time. Abanes, right place, right time, right timing.
Grabe ang turnaround, ano?
Oh, sobra. Mula nung sabi mo nga nagbago defensively.
Bumalik, actually bumalik. Kasi bumitaw sila eh. Doon sila kinain ni Aldave ng paulit-ulit.
Pagtao-tao, no? Nice pass to Gamboa. Took too long.
Actually, may diin talaga si Aison. Ang lakas eh. Kita mo, kinuha niya sa kanan. Hinusog si Emata. Dinukot sa kabila. Ang hirap dun.
Naintindihan ko na kung ba't hindi mo ginawa yun ng karir mo.
Hindi ko makita.
One, bihira ka naman pumunta ron.
Pag nahulog yung bola sa floor.
Or nataon yung tao mo nandun sa ilalim din.
Tama. Tutulak ko siya pataas.
Here's Aldave.
Uy, masakit. Natapilok. Aray. Oh,
he's down. And
I saw that happen.
I think...
Let's check if we can see that play again. Pagplanta niya nung kanang paa. We're talking about the best player of the PhilHealth Plus. Or the minimum amount of players in the roster today.
Ito pa, isa pang silip, Ito. Woo!
Kitang-kita ko pagplanta Parang dalawa yung bumigay no?
Diyos ko naman. Dalawa?
Pero kanan yung tignan natin.
Isa lang masakit na
naglalakad. Meron. May ika.
Pero ilalaro. Pustahan tayo. Ilalaro niya. Anyway.
Ba't may pustahan?
Diba natural na pustahan tayo.
Wala akong ice tubig
Yun lang pupusta naman natin. Soft drinks.
Sarsi. Santa.
Ice candy.
Wala na rin ganun ngayon.
Wala na ice candy.
Kami na lang ang gumagawa yata nun sa bahay na.
Pero hindi plastic gamit niyo. Follow-up work.
Yung Tupperware.
Sosyal. Bawal sa inyo. Puro babae kasama mo sa bahay.
Ganun ang ginagawa
nila. Hindi naman nguya ng plastic.
Basta malalamog na yung prutas. Pinakis na nila.
Lalo na yung melon, pinakamasarap sa ice candy.
Kaya alam, minsan patikan ko na-froze Na-froze.
Libre. Ayaw pakawala ni Imata. Nakadikit na sa kanya si Bangal. Nice crossover.
Mahirap.
Ayaw pumasok ang tira ni Maso.
They're beginning to miss.
And now, with No Aldave, who's on the sidelines. Aison is hijacked and they consider it as a foul.
Kanina sa ilalim kinayo. Dito naman from the top, downhill, binarag. Itong si Quizon, understanding that there's no Malana inside, was the only legit big man actually para sa PhilHealth Plus.
$65-53, make that a 66-53, and Aison celebrating every time he nails a free throw. Meanwhile, we have look inside. Here's Hernandez turning towards the basket, opts to pass, and offensive problems starting to creep in. Let's go to Rex.
7 Coach Ronnie, evidence sa replay na naging sprained ankle ang sinuffer doon ni Jonathan Aldame. Pero talking to him, sabi niya, ilalaro ko pa to, kaya ko pa to. Papakiramdaman ko lang, then I'll get back to the ball game. Back to you, 7 Coach Ronnie.
Okay, pag naglaro may ice candy ako. In the meantime, Rivera, tumba, 2 bulilyo. Parang spare ball.
Mahirap yun. Ano bang combo yun? 1-7, 1-8? Mahirap yun.
1-10. Hindi naman. 7 and 10.
Mahirap yun.
7 and 10 yung split eh. Yung ganun, dulot-dulo. Mahirap gano'n.
Mahirap yun. Papasipain mo yun.
May pectus na natutuwa ako kay Panging na pumusena pag nagpapaliw. Mahirap talaga tamaan yun eh. Kaya at least isa lang para may babagsak. Lika sa taas! Nice pass.
Would have been spectacular. Instead, they had to call timeout to defuse.
Okay. It's now 68-55. And we'll take a last look at this play before we go and slide and segue into a timeout.
UNTVweb.com gets a cleaner look to give you fast facts and updates at a glance. UNTVweb.com giving you news and public service on the dot.
Kulang ka na nga ng tao. Papipilay pa yung main gun mo. So, mabigat ang dadalhin itong PhilHealth papunta sa pagtatapos ng laro na ito. Last game na nila to. Nice try, but complete miss. Aison blocked again.
It took a quarter and about 5 minutes of the second quarter for the Warriors to figure out ang PhilHealth Plus. We're threatening to build a double-digit lead entering the final few minutes ng ating second quarter, only to lose that advantage. Eventually, we're down by 8 heading to the third at 56-48.
Emata sends it to the side. Good fake. Libre sa tres. Will he nail it? No. Here comes Rivera, the point center.
Too small for Rivera.
All of the three defenders, too small.
12-7 quarter scoring here in the third in favor still of the white shirts. No signs of letting up. Eye on the prize, a chance to make it to the top 2 spots outright.
Ang ganda rin kasi ng spread decor nitong DENR. Well, winning always translates into good spirits. People come to games, people come to practices. Hindi naman po ito professional basketball. Hindi naman ini-expect na gawin nilang trabaho to. Pero ang bulko ng DENR, madalas maganda attendance.
Parang PITC, no?
PITC, enjoy yung mga katrabaho nila. Parang party sa kanila yung basketball game eh. Kasi naman, kung yun at yun din ang ginagawa mo.
Tama. Rivera bullying his way underneath the basket. Total of, let me check this, 17 for Rivera.
Dati, nung nasa advertising ako, meron kaming inter-agency tournament. Oh, saya na. Kasi may competition pa yung cheering eh. Pa-creativity. Puro creative people yung kasama mo eh. Mantala. Eto na. Pumiglas na. Pumiwalay na. 71-55 ay score natin. Ganda ng sundot na yun. Dire-diretso siya sa basket.
73-55 na ito.
Oo.
18 na.
Oo. Eh, lamang yung kabila kanina. Time out. Balik tayo after this.
Problema sa usaping legal? Hanapan natin ng solusyon yan. may magpapayo sa inyo.
Ating pong tatalakayin ang mga batas na umiiral sa ating bansa. At syempre yung mga batas na kinakailangan nalalaman nyo upang inyo pong naia-apply, nagagamit sa inyong pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay.
Ang batas naman hindi naman kailangan masyadong komplikado lagi.
Attorney George Erwin Garcia at Attorney Mimi Sandoval sa Puntahang Legal.
Ang sipag-sipag ni Rex. Go!
7, Coach Ronnie, side trivia about the roster of PhilHealth Plus. Apart from Mazo ng Mapua at Aldave ng Letran, isa pa sa kanilang players ang naglaro ng college basketball. Si Kenneth Emata ay naglaro para sa Trinity University of Asia. Looking back to Season 7, siya yung nakapag-buzzer beater 3 to score an upset against the very strong Malacanang PSC Camao. Back to you, 7, Coach Ronnie.
Throwback, flashback, trivia. Rex is back. 1075.
Dahil si Rex ang DJ natin dito nung araw. Pagka flashback. Back.
Sino yun? Sino?
Wala. Kung sino man yung DJ, may mga nahilig yung echo ng dati. Samantala, turnaround shot. Uy. Pilay.
Masakit ang paa, pero walang tama ang kamay. Walang problema para kay Aldave.
Kailan ang sakit na? Mamaya, ano?
Ay, 3 araw yan kasi nilaro mo eh. Nilaro mo pa ulit.
Ano yan? Hindi pa namamaga ngayon.
Meron na yan.
Pamagana.
Meron na yan.
Rivera.
Ngayon, lalakad na siya eh.
Ano yan? Anong tawag doon? He is nursing it. Aldave misses. Pareño.
Ganda naman. Pareño started out really well. 7 first quarter points combining with Bangal to keep their team in the hunt. Dahil maganda talaga yung pagpipiglas ng plus ng PhilHealth. Lalong-lalo na dun sa umpisa when they scored a total of 31 first quarter points.
Alam mo, yung DENR parang yung judiciary. Anong bago sila, yung magagaling lahat yung gwardiya.
Ako, hirap kalaban niya.
Nice pass. Nice slash to the basket. He opted to pass. No. Aha.
Galing talaga, no? And again, earlier, it was a pass. Touch pass na yan. It's a tip. And cohesion, once again, showing DENR here in the quarter. Total of 25 points already. Third straight 20-point quarter for them.
Para siyang throwback.
Oops!
Hindi nakatingin si Garcia. Anyway, back to the action. Layup, yes.
Aldave scored more points compared to the minutes that he has played. 17-point lead for DENR, down by as much as 8 in the second quarter, or 6 points rather in the second quarter.
Walking very gingerly, as the sports writers like to describe players who are nursing injuries. Garcia with a short pass to Bangal. We go to the wing now. Open shot, Pareño, up and in.
When was the last time you saw a corner jumper trickle in?
Not every day, no?
Not every day. Also double-digit conversion from the 3 ball para sa white shirts. 30 points from beyond the arc para sa kanila.
Paso!
11 3-point baskets para sa PhilHealth Plus.
And a chance to run? Yes. And DENR not coming down defensively anymore. Hirap pag lamang ka, no?
Pagod na rin yung kalaban dahil kakaunti nga ang rotation.
Aldave, but stutter stepped. And they lose the ball completely.
Good defensive rotation. I stand corrected. 12 3-point baskets out of 23. Para sa Green Shirts, siyam naman para sa Warriors out of 25.
Bangal will sit down. Nato Blanco is back in. And so is Gamboa, who will work with Rivera as well as Garcia. Clock down to 1 minute and 6. Gamboa opting to pass at the last moment. Kulang lang ng konting lift. Mata. Hernandez bothered by Garcia. Libre, Maso. Up, Penny.
Umawa na naman.
Maluwag na yung ring sa kaliwa.
13 3-point baskets. That's 39 of the 70. Here in the quarter, they have 22. After a 17-point second quarter. Ooh.
Pareño. Garcia, or Ato Blanco rather, to Garcia who wants this. Wide open. No. 23 seconds remaining. Maso opting to pass. He wanted to go for a layup. And misfortunes. Libre. Garcia drops it. Collects it. Can't score. Gamboa.
30-point quarter. Up by 16. Dapat 12 na lang ito.
Third quarter ends. DENR in a very, very lofty position, hoping to climb up even more to a loftier position going into the next round. We'll be back 86-70 DENR. We continue to report to you from the Paco Arena in Paco, Manila.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, by the way. Oo nga naman. Now David says, okay, so fine. I'll take care of the sprains later on in the evening. But first, let me knock down a few baskets here.
5 points is announcing his re-entry after going down earlier with an ankle sprain. This is the start of a new decade by the year, no? Tama, no?
Oo eh. 20, ang bilis, no? Biglang
ang bilis.
Corner shot. One corner earlier, the other on this turn for Abanes.
10 for Abanes, 5 players in double figures. 2, 4, 5, that's right. Para sa DENR, balance scoring, better defensive effort. Lead is at 16 once again.
I'm still not used to the fact that the PMP team is not in this round. I am still, after all these years, parang we've seen, in a way, kahit wala pang championship ang Malacanang, they've been pretty consistent through the years.
Ang judiciary, nakaalasap na ng ganyan.
Ng bad year, no?
Actually, kung hindi sila nag-5-game winning run, nag-aalanganin din sila.
They started off shakily.
And the team that they eliminated, of course, were the PNP responders.
Oo. Matagal nilang kalaban yun. Rival nila yan. Here comes Hernandez. To the other side, intercepted by Abanes. Ball nearly dropping outside. Aldave can't shake and break. That foot must be hurting. Yep, he's putting his weight on a 1 foot. Aldave, hook shot.
Aling lang talaga. 7 points since coming back, a total of 29 for Jonathan Aldave. That's nearly 33% or more than 33% of their total output.
Ato Blanco, Abanes feeling good. Too strong. Lead pass to Maso. Cross-court, Ematad.
Ay, hirap yun.
Abanas on a scoring run here.
Shooter's bounce is so evident in this playing court.
Panay ang dunk ng mga tao rito.
Malamang sinasabitan eh.
Oo, na.
Pero sa amin, walang problema yan eh. Hindi namin abot siya.
Traveling. Ito, lagi natatawagan ng traveling itong silingan. So anyway, we're down to 7 and 27. DENR is in control of this match. It wasn't so in the first half. Despite being depleted, the PhilHealth team even led at the Blanco. Nice layup. Galapagin.
Pouring it on. After losing the first quarter, there's no looking back para dito sa team na we're only 6 minutes away. May spot in the semis.
Boy, but they will also have to wait out while the other 4 teams duke it out, huh? Diba? Ilan yung papasok? Dalawa lang, ano?
Dalawa lang.
Tapos yung 4, yung maglalaban-laban with the third.
Wala na kasing magpipitong panalo.
Wala
They will
na.
have to wait for a month, I believe.
Yung 3rd and 4th will have an advantage, ano?
Actually, wala.
Wala na tayong ganun.
Wala tayong twice to beat.
Okay.
Single round robin, kaya mas maraming laro.
The number 1 and number 2 teams will advance to the semifinals, but number 3, 4, 5, and 6 will enter the quarterfinals, wherein their win-loss records will be carried over to the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, they will face each other in a one-round robin format. Each team will play 3 games.
Yes.
After the one-round robin quarterfinals, the 2 teams with the most wins will advance to the semis. Number 3 and number 4 will be eliminated. Tama, eh?
Tama.
So you still have to collect wins. I mean, you know.
Correct.
Parang mas maganda yung carry over mo. Sa Malacanang later on, yung Agri papasok sa next round, but Needs has not won of late.
Actually, hindi sila sigurado.
Actually,
4-4 sila. They need a win against Malacanang. And that's going to be the final game for these 2 teams in this round.
Lingad. Rivera. The big man. Tama. Knows how to fake, you know.
It's a tough move. 25 for Rivera, who's only missed 5 shots. 25 points, 7 rebounds, and a ton of inside presence and rim protection.
Imata will shoot. Nainis siya nung pinasa niya.
Yep. 16 3-point baskets for them, 48 of the 81 coming from the long court, and Imata has 6 out of the 16 made 3-point shots.
Here's Abanas, who has played well in the second half. Bangal has played well all throughout. Rivera, no. Aldave tapping it to Malana.
Meron pang isang run ito at least eh.
Libre.
And the Warriors have to be very careful of this situation. Because once again, ang plus ng PhilHealth have found their shooting groove from beyond the arc. Imagine this, 17 of 30 could be a record in the making for a team playing its last game in the competition. 17 of 30, that's 51 of the 84 points.
Well, Pareño deciding to pour some water on that uprising.
Right, diffusing the pressure and upping their lead to 14.
Going down to the last 4.5 minutes of the final quarter. Malana in a bind. Ups the pass to Aldave. They made their last 3 shots.
8 points, 3 possessions. Aldave with 34.
2 3-pointers plus that short corner flip.
Yung balik ni Aldave, parang pulso.
No?
Na nabuhay para dito sa team ng Warriors.
Mangal sends it to the wing. Pareño can't lock and load. On the other side, Abanas is free. This is a wild hit that finds its way home.
That's Pareño again. Back-to-back threes.
Parang tirang ayawan. Pinakol, Lingad picks up the pass. And here's probably a stroll.
8 straight points for Pareño. Second player with 20 points. 11 na lang kanina yan. Sumapa muli sa 17 on a virtuoso show for Jonathan Pareño. Timeout para dito sa PhilHealth Plus.
Pukol-pukol, pumasok. We'll be back.
UNTV mobile app gives you the latest on everything that matters to you. Download the UNTV mobile app and catch your favorite shows. Tap and check program schedules. Anywhere you go and any time of the day. Check out the videos page. And watch episodes on demand. For updates and reliable news in just a few taps. Download the UNTV mobile app now.
Papatuloy ang UNTV Cup. A rally by PhilHealth was squelched, but they continue to plug away, just play on.
That was the fourth quarter uprising instigated by Maso and Mata, and of course Jonathan Aldave, diffused single-handedly by Pareño.
That's going to be traveling, or 3 seconds.
The defensive stop.
3-second violation. Hindi alam ni Aison kung bakit may pito. Ito hindi pang audience itong venue na ito. But we have a good crowd. Almost filling up this place. Nice no-look pass. Ice. Oh, nowhere to go for Abanes, however. And a big steal by Pareño. Nice pass.
Ganda ng pasahan.
Oo. Pwede na itira ni Rivera yun.
Also a big scoring game for Abanes. Abanes with 14. Malaking kawalan si Pedroso talaga.
Oh, sobra. Pacheco. And Mata.
Oh. 83-point baskets para sa PhilHealth Plus. Mata has detonated one 3-point bomb after another. Total of 7 made 3-point baskets. Lead down to 14. Timeout for DENR Warriors.
Providing lifelines before delivering headlines. The correspondents of UNTV News and Rescue.
Kung pwede natin makita yung team standings mamaya pagka may lal tayo. Ayun, Coach Ronnie.
Yan ang implications ng itong panalang ito para sa Warriors. That this win, pending win, will push them to the semis outright. Kasama ang AFP. Nakita ko kanina, mukhang mag-scout. Sa ating nakita rito si Coach Ronnie Candig. Walang PhilHealth Plus will say goodbye to competition, finishing dead last in the second round. Will end up with 2-7 if the trend continues.
Yung Malacanang, maganda rin ang spread ko. Nandun ako sa may bandang locker room nila kanina. Alam mo, championship na lang kulang dyan sa team na yan. They've been in the finals twice. Lob pass. Alam mo, ang spirit kasi din ng DNR, they like to pass to each other, no? May team kasi ayaw magpasahan eh. Ito, hirap saluhin nun.
Costly turnover.
Pag nananalo ka, you wanna share the wealth.
Ang dali magturo pag nananalo. Lahat tama.
Yes, coach. Yes, coach. Pag tatalo, bakit, coach?
Lahat galit.
Bangal hesitates. Oh, great pass. Great pass.
Kanina ko pa sinasabi to. That's a backbreaker. Kanina, puro kay Pareño. Ngayon naman, inside basket. Back-to-back turnovers for Aldave. 67 seconds separating the Warriors from a spot in the semis. And what a debut for one of only 2 new teams this season. Outright to the semis. 7-1. Once beaten. That was before the new year.
By PITC. Here's Bangal and company slowing down. They're on their way to a win here. Pacheco to Emata. Aldave says one more. Pacheco tries to keep it alive. Aldave is shackled. Abanes leads the 4-on-1. Corner. Mamak.
Short. He'll get another one for sure.
Hindi nga siya alis dyan. PhilHealth gives up its 3rd team foul. Tingnan mo. They all feel good sa DNR kasi lahat, kahit pa paano, nakapaglaro lahat, di ba?
Tama ka.
Sa susunod na practice.
Essence of belonging.
Sa susunod na practice, sisipot lahat yan, di ba? Saka parang alam nila, okay, ito lang lalaruin ko, okay na yun.
Ito na ba yung huling larong mamimiss ni Ralph Lansang?
Tingin ko.
Parang tatlo eh. They were able to do what was needed in spite of his absence. 2-1 sila without Ralph Lansang. And under 5 seconds away from the Final Four. Outright spot in the semis for the DENR Warriors.
And why not? Mamak putting the period on the sentence. And it's 110-93. We'll say thank you and goodbye to PhilHealth Plus for their participation. We look forward to seeing them again down the road. And who are our best players kung meron man more than one?
Of course, Rivera who was played well from start to finish. And then Bangal was that steadying force all throughout this match. Matt and Jeff combination together with a good friend, Ryan Ramos, as our top performers for our first game of 2020. Ryan, please.
All right, thank you, Seb and Coach Ronnie, and congratulations sa DENR Warriors for winning against PhilHealth Plus. At gusto po natin magpasalamat mga kasambahay sa PhilHealth Plus for joining UNTV Cup Season 8. Palakpakan po natin sila mga kasambahay, ang PhilHealth Plus. They fought a good fight. Pinakitaan po nila ng puso sa puso laban against DENR. We hope to see you again, PhilHealth, next season. Coach Delio Aceron, we're gonna miss you. All right, and we have here our best players of the game, Ed Rivera and Melvin Bangal. Melvin Bangal got 18 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, and 9 steals. Si Ed Rivera naman got 25 big points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Congratulations, one again. You're back on track. Your coordination, your teamwork is very organized. Ito ba yung talagang minaster ninyo o natutunan ninyo in your last game kaya pre-practice ninyo?
Oo, sabi nga ni coach sa amin, enjoy lang yung game. Basta tulong-tulong, team effort. Hindi katulad nung last game, kanya-kanya kami. Walang direction yung laro namin last game. Kaya yon.
As big as your height, Ed, yung nag-improve talaga ang A-game mo. Personally, anong klaseng training ang ginagawa mo dito?
Sa totoo lang, 2 days lang kami nag-ensayo eh. Kasi holiday. Pero pinag-usapan namin as a team na napakasakit ng talo namin nung uli. Kaya sabi namin babawi kami, babalik kaming malakas. Pinagtrabahuan namin, tulong-tulong sa mga coaches, sa mga assistant coaches. Kumbaga sa ayaw na namin matalo eh. Babawi talaga kami.
Speaking of Bawi, you're gonna face the defending champion AFP Cavaliers on your next game. Do you think paano nyo paghahandaan sila?
Siguro dahil defending champion yung next game namin, kailangan siguro dagdagan namin yung ensayo namin. Sabi nga, nag-usap-usap kami, bigyan namin ng, dahil sa team effort, tulong-tulong kami, kailangan namin ng talagang mag-ensayo ng todo. Dagdagan namin yung ensayo dahil hindi basta-basta yung magiging kalaban namin sa susunod.
Speaking of ensayo, let's talk about Ralph Lansang. Babalik na siya on your game against the AFP Cavaliers. Kahit ba wala siya on your team, continuous ba siyang nakikipag-practice sa inyo?
Oo, nag-ensayo siya. Kaso bawal siya dito kaya hindi siya nakakasama eh. Pero babalik siyang malakas. Promise ko to, babalik silang sang na malakas.
Matinding promise yan. And with that, pasalamatan nyo na gusto nyo pasalamatan. Go ahead, Melvin.
Pinapasalamatan namin yung aming mga boss, si Secretary si Matus, Yusik Adobo, Yusik Atiforda, sa mga directors namin, sa mga boss namin sa Pedro Bataan, kay Pedro Raul Mamak, sa mga boss namin sa region, sa Pampanga, si Regional Director Moreno, sa admin, hi, Ma'am Pearl, hi po, salamat po. Siyempre, pinapasalamatan ko din yung pamilya ko na laging nakasuporta sa amin, ang aking asawa, tapos may bago kaming baby, si Miviel, tapos si MJ, si Junjun, sa mga magulang ko at mga kapatid ko na laging nakasuporta. Salamat sa suporta nyo.
Alright, Ed, it's your turn.
Salamat kay Secretary Simatu, kay Yusek Adobo, Yusek Antiporda, kay Red Paquito, kay Pedro Mamak sa Bataan, tsaka yung pamilya ko, yung asawa ko, si Jean, anak ko, si Eric, tsaka si Earl. Tsaka inaalay ko yung game na to para sa mama ko. Kasi nagkasakit siya eh. Pagaling ka ma, para sa ito. Tsaka sa papa ko, sa mga tropa sa Qatar, parin dyan. Sa mga pinsan ko, Kuya George, Kuya Joel. Basta, mga kamag-anak ko sa Pampanga, salamat sa suporta.
Ipahabol lang ako sa Dubai, yung aking pinsan, si Michael George Lara. Hi, pinsan. Para sa itong game na to.
Alright, and you make your mama proud. Maraming salamat and congratulations to your new baby. At sa inyong dalawa, kayo ang ating best players of the game. Yan po, mga kasambahay, ating best players of the game. Thank you so much sa inyong dalawa, Ed Rivera and Melvin Bangal. Hindi pa po nagtatapos dito ang ating game. Mga kasambahay, papasok na po ang ating second game between the Malacanang PSC Kamao and the Agriculture Food Masters. Magbabalik po ang UNTV Cup Season 8.